Hey, 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 everybody. Hello. Sorry if I was just like staring at the screen. Hello. So, today I wanted to jump on and share something with you that um, just came to my mind a little bit ago as I was doing a live over in my private group, the Soul Relaunch. Um, and here's it is. So, there's a reason if you haven't met a goal, okay? So, if you're not where you want to be in your life, or you've been going after this one thing for so long and you're starting to like think you're never going to reach it, or maybe you have these dreams back here where you'd like to one day move to, California and you're not there, right? Or you want to build a business, but your husband something, or you're blaming someone else as to why you don't have something. Just that deep seated desire that you've had, that you feel it in your soul that you need to do this thing. Or maybe, becoming a coach, or maybe buying a house, or whatever that goal is. There's a reason. There's one reason why you're not there yet, or you haven't reached it, which, by the way, I'm sure that you are farther along than what you believe. However, here it is. If you are not experiencing, or you haven't reached the goal, the big goal that you set, or something you've been going after, if you have not gotten there yet because life has gotten in the way, let me know in the comments before I tell you what it is. I love the suspense. Is this you? Is there something that you've always wanted to do, or maybe you have been working on it, or maybe you start to sell like Avon? Okay, this is what I used to do: sell Avon, and the excitement, is over with, and after the first couple months, I'm like, okay, I'll go into something else. Like I've sold Scentsy, Pure Romance, Avon, um, whatever, a couple others, but like that momentum always goes down. Okay, and you have the big momentum, you're really excited, ooh, yeah, 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 you start something new, you have all these ideas and all these visions of what this new thing is going to be, and so then you have make all these goals and everything, but then real life comes in. There's a way we can get past that. The reason you haven't met your goal is because you don't have a strong enough why. Okay, you don't know why you want that. And maybe you think you do. And this is something I've struggled with. So I'm just sharing this with you of what I've learned. And if you're in the business world, online business world, or business world, corporate world, whatever, I'm sure you've heard this, that in order to bring something to life, reach a goal, you have to know why you want it. A lot of times when we say, I want a better job, or you want, like for me, I'm an MA, associates. I have associate degree as an MA, and I was going to go back to get my nursing, but I just never did because I didn't have a super strong why or desire underneath that to get that. I just didn't, and so I didn't. But I'll tell you an example of what happens when you do have a strong enough why. So when I was let go from Syndicate, I immediately knew I wanted to continue serving others. I want to continue helping people in their day. That's what I did at Syndicate pretty much, was to, try to raise the energy of the room. That's just something that I did naturally. And a lot of my strengths came out of there, a lot of my weaknesses. But when I was let go, I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to serve. I didn't want to work for anyone else. And then I came across virtual assisting, which is online, helping business owners online, or helping business owners get their business online is something I really love to do, and build websites and things. Now, when I started to do it, all right, and when I started to build my business or dive into learning how to do it, I had two people in my household who thought that it was just ridiculous that I was doing stuff on the computer, and that I needed to get a real job, and I wasn't, like no encouragement. It went off a little bit, but I was not supported in building this business or what I was doing on the computer. Okay, that's a whole other thing, but I had very little support. I think even my mom, when I told my mom about it, she was like, okay, honey, all right. But like, she didn't want to see me embarrass myself or whatever. Like, I just did not have a lot of support to do this thing online. Yet, I kept doing it. yet I showed up every day and I joined a course and I learned about virtual assisting and I taught myself how to build websites on Squarespace. I taught myself how to do graphic design with Canva. Canva is like a magical tool. And I stuck with it. Same thing with the soul relaunch. All right. I've been in your face consistently for almost March will be 3 years. And I've consistently shown up every single week. If I had not had a strong why underneath why I did all of that, I would not be here. I wouldn't be here. So I'm sharing with you my story of reaching my goals, because a lot of times, and I ask this of you too, think about times you have met goals. You've set out to do something and you did it. However, that might not have got recognized by everyone else. Therefore, it wasn't a big triumph. Okay? So what this showed me and what I have repeatedly went back to is I didn't quite understand how I kept going. I just felt like this invisible force, God, the universe, my higher self, was just pushing me along to create this, to bring the soul relaunch. The name even came to me, and it was very intuitively led. Like, this is my purpose. I'm supposed to be doing this. However, like with the virtual assisting, my why was one, I didn't want to be told what to do. That's a big why for me. Freedom is a value. It's a core value, and it's okay. I want to tell you it's okay. If this sounds familiar and you're like, yes, I want freedom too, that's okay. We want freedom. We want to feel, and even more than freedom, we want to feel that we bring value to something, right? Or we want to feel that our beliefs, our time is respected, all right? And it's just a whole process, but to know why you're doing something and why you want it. So if you want to buy a house, okay, or bigger house, why do you want a bigger house? What problems will it alleviate for you? You know, what things will happen and what will you be able to do with that bigger house? So this is what I do with money and with my business of like, if I have more money, then I can help more people. If I have more structure in my business, which is lacking, that's not my strong suit. I have to literally invest in someone to do that for me, or will be. But like the bigger my company is, eventually I want to have an organization of women coaches who can be for, whoever needs coach. They'll have a place to go, and instead of, therapy, we'll do coaching. And that's another live I'll do, is what the difference between therapy and coaching is. But for this one, my point is why do you want what you want? Okay. And this is what a coach can helped me with. To be honest with you, I don't really know. I definitely would not be where I'm at right now and have been able to stay consistent regardless of, if things haven't always went the way that I wanted them to. I got back up and I'm trying again. So 1, you need a strong why, and 2, you need to change. This is what I'm adding on as a bonus. You need to change your story around failure. There is no failure, only feedback. Okay. So there's many other things that I could add on to here, but I want to keep it simple. I want to keep this simple. What's your why? Why do you want what you want? What is it going to help you get more of? What is your life going to look like when you have that thing? What is that thing going to allow you to do more of? If it's a business, your own business, online business, affiliate marketing, it'll allow me to bring in passive income, and I'll be able to take my family on vacation, and I'll get to experience life. Like going into the details of, okay, what vacation? Where am I going to go? Hawaii. Okay, what is the place we stay at? What's it going to look like? Okay, is it going to be on the beach? Like bringing up Hawaii and looking at resorts there, and like just getting really, really tiny to the details of even what you're going to drink and eat when you go there, and just use all of your senses to create this scene and the visualization in your mind, because our minds don't know the difference. They don't know if it's actually happening or if it is imaginary. That's why when you have like PTSD, that's why PTSD exists, because when you think of a memory, you feel all those feelings again. Okay, you're triggered, right? It's because our body literally holds on to the feelings we felt in that memory. And so when we visualize, okay, and we bring in the feelings of having the thing we want, it also raises our vibration and we become a match for that thing, okay? And so what is your why? Let me know of behind what it is that you want. What is one goal that you're going after or that you've been working on and you haven't made it, okay? Or life keeps getting in the way, okay? That's a whole other live as well because that's a story, okay? But tell me, what is one goal that you have? And change your story around failure. It's only feedback, okay? All right, guys, have a good afternoon. Oh, and I want to invite you to the book circle over the Soul Relaunch. Sorry, that was my main thing. We are reading The Four Agreements. And so this will also help you create a new dream, all right? And it'll tell you about the domestication of humans. These four agreements, if you adopt them, it's the personal path to freedom. It really is. Like you literally, it's the path to freedom. And so we, every 2 weeks, we have a book circle meeting this Thursday, the 15th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time over in the Soul Relaunch is our second session, which we're going into the second agreement, but you can join anytime. Just get your book. It's not a hard, it's a pretty simple read and you're going to use this for the rest of your life. Like this book will change your life. I promise you. Okay. So have a great evening. Bye.